How's it going, everyone? My name is Sam with Swellset, and welcome to my kitchen. A little bit of a change of scenery here today, but we're going to be doing something fun today, something that's been on my list of things to do for a long time now. We're going to be doing some DIY wax. It's a super simple recipe that I found online. I'll share that in a link below, but it's a pretty straightforward process, and I want to see how it compares cost-wise to the name brand stuff as well as performance. So let's just dig right into it. So the recipe that I found is really easy. It's 3 parts beeswax, which we've got right here. All this stuff came from Amazon. There'll be links for that in the description below as well. 3 parts beeswax, and then 1 part coconut oil. And then for cold wax, which Southern California, it's always cold here, you're supposed to add in 1 part of pine rosin as well. So we'll mix it in. It is the start of summer here. It's just starting to get hot, so I probably won't do a full part in relation to everything else of this. I'll probably just kind of play it by ear, but we'll see how it goes. And then with all of this, you just mix it together in a double boiler. I grabbed a pot from Goodwill this morning to not use up our good pots. So we'll see how it goes. And then once that's finished, I have some silicone molds, a cute little honeycomb with bees in it to pour it in. So we get a nice little wax bar out of it. Now with all the core ingredients in, I've got some volcano fragrance here. I'm going to throw some of that in there as well, just so it smells good on top of the coconut. Hopefully it combines well. All right, well, they're in there. You can start to see it already cooling in some spots around here, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, who knows? All right, so that was pretty straightforward. The pine rosin was giving me a little bit of trouble. That was really kind of gumming up the bottom, but I kind of just had to mix it pretty good, and it got in there, and yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. They're still drying here. We'll cut to a clip of me demolding them, which will be fun, but let's clean off a surfboard. Let's get these on the board and see how they work. Who knows? All right, everyone. We are back in the garage. I hope you enjoyed our little field trip into my kitchen. Back to where we actually have some fun and where we belong. Let's try this wax out. Let's do it. I got my longboard here. I just stripped all the wax off of it. Used some of the Sticky Bumps, Citrus Strip, whatever not Citrus Strip, that's paint remover. Sticky Bumps wax remover to get it off. So we were down to bare fiberglass. There's nothing left on here. Let's do it, see how it works. Normally when I wax a surfboard, I tend to always use base coat on the bottom. However, I don't want that to kind of influence any of the results we get with this stuff. So I'm just gonna go straight wax on here. Might not be the best wax job in the world, but I'm prepared for that just to see how sticky it is, how it works, what it's like. Off the bat, it feels a little bit different than regular surfboard wax, almost a little bit more candle-like, but not nearly that hard. So let's just get into it and see how it goes. So this isn't gonna work. I don't know if you can see my face or not, but it's just smearing everywhere. I'm gonna try cleaning this off, and then I guess I do have to do base coat first. We'll see if that works a little better. Maybe I had too much pine rosin in it or something, but we're at least gonna try and surf this tomorrow. But let's get some base coat on here. I mean, it at least feels tacky, which is good, but there's just no structure to it. So let's get some base coat on here and see if that will do the trick better. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, round 2, this time with base coat. Hopefully this works better. All right, now that we've got a base coat on there for this to hold on to, fingers crossed this works. All right, I'm a little bit concerned about this. I'll grab the camera and give it a little bit more close-ups, but it just smeared on there. I don't know, hopefully the base coat on is gonna give it a little bit of structure, but I have no clue. It almost like made the base coat just worse. The only thing that I'm holding on to for hope is that because it's kind of warm in here, it's probably about like 75 or 80 degrees in my garage right now. Once it gets in the water, it'll stiffen up a little bit more and give a little bit more grip, but I have no clue. I just feel all kind of oily on my fingers right now. I'll save my final thoughts till after I surf it and see, but fingers crossed I don't just slip and slide off my board all day tomorrow.
Oh, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack it.
All right, so we're back. It's been a couple days for me, and so I've had some time to reflect, and that didn't work. It was pretty bad. I'll pull some surfline footage right now so you can see it. My first wave that I caught with this wax, my hand slipped off the rails first off, but I went to a forgiving wave. So I was able to boogie board out in front of it, and I took my time standing up, and while I was just standing on my board on the wave, I could wiggle my feet into the wax because it was just that greasy and that loose. So it wasn't great. I took the board back inside. I tried to throw a quick top coat of wax on it just so I could surf because I was already at the beach, and that helped a little bit, but ultimately this recipe didn't work. I found it on, like I said, I found it online. That link is in the description. Don't follow it. I don't know what I did wrong. I've also got the products that I use linked in the description, so check them out. Tell me what I did wrong and what I can do to do it right. I still have, I've got this bar, and I've got, I think, like 6 more inside that I just don't know what to do with. So if there's a way for me to salvage this and to fix it, let me know. Or if this is just, I should just throw it in a pot, stick a wick in it, and burn it as a candle, maybe that's what I should do too. But by any stretch, thanks for watching. Tell me what I can do better. And yeah, if you liked it, feel free to drop a like and a subscribe, and stay stoked.